Welcome back, everyone, to another YouTube live stream here at Slab Stocks. My name is Aaron, one of your hosts. Nate is here as well. We have got the National tomorrow, but before we talk about the National and what else is going on there, this is our first live stream since the Bucks are NBA champions, baby.
Woo-hoo!
NBA champions.
Woo!
Hey, how's it feeling?
Well, let me tell you. Years of watching the John Salmons and the Carlos Delfinos of the world has led to this right here. This single bright spot in a long line of miserable years of basketball. 8th seeds just to get knocked out by the Cavs. All led to this one moment, and it is the greatest feeling. The greatest feeling in the entire world to be NBA champs.
It's good stuff. I got my NBA Finals champions hat on here, but I also have on my Slab Stocks hat available at the 2021 National in Chicago. We got some new hats. We sold out of our snapbacks pretty much, and then they were out of stock of snapbacks, so now I had to get some adjustable hats for all of you. So if you want a hat, come down to booth 695 at the show, and y'all can get one too. But yeah, hey, it feels good to be champs, and feels even better to know that Rodgers is going to be playing for the Packers this year, and Adams is going to sign an extension potentially now. And if the season goes well and they meet all his demands, who knows? Maybe Rodgers resigns again. You never know.
Yeah, who knows? All I know is that we get one more shot. You know, we were one bad Kevin King play away. One singular bad Kevin King play away at the end of half.
We were actually two bad Kevin King plays away.
Of going to the Super Bowl. Well, we lost by 5. And that was 7 points right there.
No, I know, but we could have gotten that ball back without the penalty. But who knows if that would have how that would have panned out. I know what you're saying.
And we were one bad Kevin King play away. Now we go in. I forget the name of the first round cornerback we took this year, but he's got to be better than Kevin King.
It's got to be.
I mean, he's faster than Kevin King, so at least he won't give up a deep ball. Hopefully. Now that I can't remember his name though. So, you know, it could have been the Packers in the Super Bowl, the Bucks in the championship. And with the way the Brewers are pitching, I mean, is it likely we make the World Series?
Probably not.
But with the way our pitching's been,
you get lucky.
The Giants had some bad teams, and they just basically jumped on Madison Bumgarner's back and just got carried to the World Series. So.
Got a rider 3 starters all the way to the series.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Man, I sure hope so. Let's get into this discussion for today because we got 26 minutes left. We have so much to do, both of us today, preparing for the show. We leave tomorrow morning, and I hope that we see a bunch of you there. I'm super, super excited. The National is here. As you can see, Nate and I have our party horns in emoji form. You like that, Nate?
Unbelievable.
Oh, excuse me. So the Nationals here is starting on Wednesday. We will be set up on Wednesday from 4 to 8. That's the preview time. We'll also be setting up tomorrow. So if you're there as a dealer at the show, please stop by, say hi. And booth 695, for those of you that don't know, if you haven't heard the last couple live streams, booth 695, we will be set up at. It is in the corner of the show in the back right section. You just got to keep walking past Tops and Beckett's corporate booths. Go down the little, it's like an 8-inch slope, I think, and then the red carpet. We're over in the red carpet area. I hear all the best booths are in the red carpet area. That's what I've been told.
That is the rumor that's going around, and it's accurate.
You know, Jamil likes to pump up his hot corner up in the top corner of the show with like IndyCar Exchange and all those shops and stuff. But I mean, they're not on red carpet.
No, if you're not on red carpet's basically a celebrity.
I mean, Nate, you should wear your red shirt on the red carpet.
I think blend in. Nobody will be able to see me.
Other than that huge beard sticking out of that camo shirt.
True.
I guess you have to shave the beard. There you go. Okay. What's up, Magic? How we doing? Yeah, so 695 in the corner of the show. Be sure to come there. All 5 days will be set up. It is the best week of the year for a sports card atmosphere, no doubt about it. I hope many of you are able to make it. If you're not able to make it, you all will be able to follow along on our YouTube channel and Instagram. We will be posting plenty through those different, mediums. We'll be posting a YouTube video every day, we hope. We'll be posting Instagram stories and whatnot and posts about the happenings at the event. We are super excited. I hope you are too. I hope to see you there. It's gonna be quite crazy. Haven't had a national in 2 years. Some updates here. some updates. So this, excuse me, outside of the National, the 5-day show, where obviously all the people have the set of booths and whatnot, there are a lot of events going on at night. Shout out to Ryan, Card Collector 2, and Jimmy, Kentucky Basketball Cards, for putting on their trade night on Thursday night again. I believe it's 6:30 to 10:30 p.m. At night. So be sure to check that out on Thursday. We'll stop by and we'll say hi and see what's up there for a little bit. And then on Friday night, even more so than the show itself, what we've been preparing for is the charity night with Camp Kesem. So we are in line to raise over $100,000 as a sports card community whole. Thank you all so much for all the donations from everyone, for all the pre-sales. We've pre-sold over $50,000 worth of donations. All that has already been donated to Camp Kesem, so our actual donation page will show over 50K here really soon. We've got a ton of sales that happen live at the event through our website, slabstocks.com/shop, is at the Hyatt Regency O'Hare, which is across the street from the convention center in the International Ballroom in the lower level. We have got space for probably, I don't want to say a definitive number, but I believe it's between 500 and 600 people about. So that should, I hope, be enough to satisfy a lot of people. At first we had a smaller room and I was kind of worried at first, but I'm really glad that we've got the bigger room now. So I hope that, that's enough space. And if there's not enough space for everyone, then YouTube Live, if you're at the event, you can actually watch it on YouTube Live. And if you aren't at the event, please tune in 6 to 9 p.m. Friday, July 30th Central Time. We are broadcasting the entire event to YouTube Live. And the biggest way to help this cause, help send kids to camp for free whose parents have cancer, is to, one, attend the event, either in person or virtual. It doesn't matter to me which one you do, because obviously if you're there at the National, I would love to have you there live at the event. But if you can't make it there, YouTube Live is a great place to go to participate in this. Next, the way to help out is to buy deals that night on slabstocks.com/shop. We have got between $30,000 to potentially $50,000 worth of cards that need to sell through slabstocks.com/shop that night. A lot of it's going to be for really good deals. Some of it's going to be really rare items. You're definitely going to want to hang out on that page throughout the night, because there will be multiple different waves that are dropping throughout the night with deals. So be sure to watch there. A lot of the stuff, either you can buy and rip yourself, you can buy slabs to resell. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to grab product. And even at the very least, if you buy it to resell it, you know that whatever money that you're spending, and if you get it back in the future, all that other money went to Kesem. So I guess it's the best way to look at it, that everything, should be sold out that night. Based on that, we really believe that we can do that. And we need all of you that are helping out and finding good deals on slabstocks.com/shop. 100% of the proceeds are going to Kesem.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron, before you continue, I'm just going to answer this question really quick so I don't forget it. Will, look up 2019 Bowman baseball checklist. I know it's a Chrome card, but it's from Bowman Baseball, not Bowman Chrome. So if you look up 2019 Bowman baseball checklist on Google, you will find J-Rod and Luciano on there.
Good deal. Magic, good question. Aaron, any leftover stock you folks are using for the breaks in the future? So anything that's left over after the charity night, fingers crossed, we hope that there's none. We want everything to sell through the shop that night. Anything that's left over is just going to continue to be sold through the shop, or also find its way to eBay or be sold at the actual card show itself the days after, if not everything sells that Friday night. All the proceeds, no matter what, are still going to Camp Kesem, even if they're sold after Friday night. But our hope is, fingers crossed, that these deals are so spanking good that everything sells the night of, and we can get our great big number at the end of the night for how big the sports card community can make an impact on these kids' lives. We want as much of it to sell as possible that night. Hopefully everything. It took me so long today, but I put together this slide here of all the presenting sponsors, getting all these logos and resizing them all to fit in the square. Very difficult, if y'all are wondering. We have got an incredible amount of people that stepped up to help us make this event happen and raise over $100,000 for Camp Kesem to send kids to camp for free. Namely, this will be hard for me to read off right now as I'm getting over a small cold, but StockX, Loop, PWCC, Brewtown, Raleigh Road, Slam, Panini, Layton Sports Cards, Bleecker Trading, Midwest Cards, Jaspys, GB Sports Cards, Clay Cards, Atlanta Cards, Shine 150 on Instagram, Tyson Beck, Redbeard Sports Cards, Phil's Polls, shout out to Phil Hughes, 72 Woot Woot 72 with the Tom Brady profile picture, Black Jaded Wolf, Dibs.io, Star Stock, Damian Oliveira, Collectible, Daddy Rips, US Soccer Breaks, and Jimmy from Kentucky Roadshow Shop. And then there were a slew of other gold sponsors, which are posted on Instagram and tagged in the description. Y'all want to check that out. Tons of people, tons of people stepped up to make this event happen. I'm fully expecting more people to donate live at the show too, dropping stuff off at the booth. I already know of a handful on my hand, or that I can count on my hand, that are going to be doing that. And if you do want to help the cause further than just helping buy stuff the night of on July 30th, we will actively accept donations at the National. If you do want to make a donation for stuff to be sold that night, I will be working after the show to get all those product pages made. I'm willing to do that to get as many kids to camp as possible. So we will be taking donations live at the event. I'm hoping we can get in a handful more and really reach a big goal for this and just make that camp happen and send so many kids. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited for that. Magic, thanks, Aaron. I'll keep an eye out. If there are extra, I'll keep an eye out for it. Magic, why don't you not wait for the extra? Why don't you buy it the night of? Unless you can't make the event. Otherwise, if you're at like something like a late night work shift or something, you can pull up your phone and place some orders through the shop. You don't have to be watching, although we encourage you to watch. So just for you all to track, I'm going to drop this link in the description. This is the actual donation page that all these donations are going to go through. So you all can watch and see to make sure that Kesem is getting their well-deserved money from the sports card community. So I dropped the link here in this in the chat right now. This is directly to our Slab Stocks fundraising page for Camp Kesem. So far, we had $11,000 in this account for the kids. 5,000 of it came from Gary V, which is amazing. He helped so much with that and came on the live show, and that was awesome last week. And then 6,000 of it, I think it's like 6,100, is from the pre-show that we had last Tuesday, the day the Bucks won the finals. And then there's also a pending donation of $40,800 right now from the pre-sold Kesem redemption program that we did, where we sold 441 redemptions in like 44 hours. All that should be in there by tomorrow. So this should be over $50,000 by tomorrow. And then you're going to ask yourself, well, how the heck are we going to meet that goal of $100,000 and even more than that? And I'll tell you right now. So we got some updates. Wait, okay, never mind. I was so confused there for a second. We have some updates from last live stream. So the PWCC auction has went live on eBay. This is 100% no fees. There's no PWCC fees. There's no eBay fees. That is such a big thing to get those fees waived, because this is going to save thousands of dollars for the kids. So thank you so much to PWCC for working with us. And let me screen share this with you all. If you go to eBay, actually, if you just watch the chat and click this link I'm about to put in there, this is a link that takes you to all the different auctions that are live now for the kids. 100% of the proceeds are going to Camp Kesem. This includes 3 different breaks the night of the event. These end in a day. These 3 boxes, National Treasures, Noir, and Top Sterling, all 3 of these boxes are being ripped the night of the event, and you place your bids now to get your spot in those. You get 1 randomized card if you win one of these listings. And right now, these things are absolute steals compared to how much these would be if we had to sell them through our break pages. So Noir, the cost of the box is around $2,200 for a first off the line box. All these cards, based on that box cost, should sell at $200 because there's 11 cards in a first off the line box. The NT, that should be selling, I think it was around 300 and shoot, let me check Instagram really quick because I may have posted this yesterday. Those cards should be selling around $350 a spot for National Treasures football, 8 cards in the box. The Herbert RPAs on 99 sell for 16 grand. Now that's like the best of the best. Obviously, that's not every single card's going to get that. Otherwise, they would be 16 grand a spot. But these should sell around $350. And then the Top Sterling has got 2 cards in the box. Both the cards are out 25 or less. And those should sell around $400 since the box is around $825 and there's only 2 cards in the box. So I'd recommend hopping through that link, bidding on some of these auctions because you can get in on these breaks for good prices as of right now. I really hope that these things get bid up high for the kids because all this money is going to the kids. And it should be really exciting because these will be the 3 boxes that get open that night. You can be involved in the main event, and I feel like you're part of something really big, which will be really, really fun. On top of that, we've got a few other things going on here. So one, this was hit in our break last Tuesday, this Bukayo Saka Gold Prism Rookie Auto 10 out of 10. And the person that hit it actually might be in the stream, Marcus Post. 50% of the proceeds are going to Cam Kesem for this auction. This is actually going through my own eBay page because it can't be auctioned through PWCC. Hit it late, non-graded type of deal. So there will be eBay fees with this, but Marcus was so nice to say auction and 50% of proceeds of Kesem. And then Nico, Speedy, this kid's like 14, 15 years old, and he's like, hey, I hit a huge Jude Bellingham. I want to donate 20% of the proceeds of Cam Kesem. This thing's probably going to end between around $2,000 plus. And he said, hey, toss 20% to Cam Kesem, which is a lot of money. So crazy to see, kid as young as 14, 15, who's actually like the age of kids that will be attending this camp, helping other kids and donating to the cause. It's really crazy, really just cool, crazy. And then these are the high-end auctions where 100% of the proceeds are going to Cam Kesem. This is through PWCC. So a Kobe Refractor PSA 9. These end in 4 days. The night of the event, these are ending between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Central Time in about 20 to 40-minute intervals. We've got the Kobe Refractor PSA 9, the Wade Refractor PSA 9 rookie, Tatis PSA 10 Sapphire rookie. This is actually owned by Mr. Phil Hughes, or it was owned by Phil Hughes, donated by him. We have the Acuna Blue Wave Refractor Auto 9.5, the Tatum Immaculate 8.5, Patch Auto 25, the Booker Galactic 9.5, the Soccer World Cup box with Messi and Ronaldo potentially in it. This set's massive, so many huge players. And then the two biggest cards of the auction are the Messi PSA 10 rookie from 2004 Mega Cracks number 89 and the Giannis Antetokounmpo Green Prism rookie PSA 10 Pop 36. Already eclipsed 10 grand in 2 days. The third day is up tonight, so maybe we can get that thing higher by the end of tonight. Gary on our live show said that he thinks with the charity aspect on it that this could sell for $37,000. I'm not sure if it's going to get that high, but I would absolutely love for it to, because that'd be a ton of money for the kids. So just want to recap here the PWCC auction. So far, I believe between all of this, it's well over 25 grand right now, which is crazy. So I'm really, really excited and really hope that this thing just goes nuts. I know PWCC is going to help promote it in the next couple of days to get more eyeballs. We'll be doing our best. We'll be asking people to share it. The night of the live stream, we'll be broadcasting the items that are winding down those high-end auctions. So, that's what we got going on for the PWCC auction. But there's more ways to get involved because I know that a lot of those cards are, obviously very expensive. They're going to end through that high-end auction. So we want to give everyone a chance to get involved the night of the event. And we're going to do that through having different waves go live throughout the event on Friday. So the event's from 6 to 9 p.m. Wave number 1 is going live on slabstocks.com/shop right at 6 o'clock. Right as we start the event, Wave 1's going to go live. A preview here, one of the items in Wave 1 is going to be the Core Kings hobby boxes. Those are $225 a box. If you go on Blowout or David Adams, the distributors, the wholesalers, they have them at $310, and they also have them on clearance to $300, down to $310. So we're going to be trying to list as many deals as possible throughout the night for you all. I'm letting you all get your hands on product. If you wish to resell it, that's totally cool. We just want to get this money in for the kids, obviously. If you want to open it, because you can get a good deal on it and finally open some packs, that's awesome as well. But there'll also be some really good slabs ending. So in Wave 3, one of the coolest items, in my opinion, this entire night is this Cosmic Ov 100 BGS 9.5 rookie of Booker from Revolution, donated from Anthony at Summertime Cards. Great card, just looks spectacular. And then some other things in Wave 1, we've got a T-Mall box here. I think that's like $340 through DA and Blowout cards, so that's a really nice deal. And then, because that'll be listed at $150, thanks to Card Collector 2 for that box. A nice Christian Pulisic, that's a 2019 Panini Father's Day of $199.95, but the card looks amazing. Looks like he's floating in like the galaxy. It's so cool. And then these are 3 more previews. Wave 4's got some Optic Blaster boxes. One of the best cards in the entire night that's going to get listed is this Kevin Durant 9.5 historic ticket auto numbered 20. That was donated from Jimmy at Kentucky Basketball Cards. Just an absolute killer card. It looks so good. Nate, how good does that card look?
If it had Giannis on it, Chris Middleton on it, Drew Holiday on it, a champion. That champion on it would look really, really good. But Kevin Durant will do in a pinch.
Classic. I don't think that if there's a Giannis one that got donated, I don't think it'd make its way to the donation table for people to buy. I think I'd have to keep that. Just kidding. And then also a pretty big one in Wave 1 is a David Beckham Hasbro PSA 10 rookie, which is a pretty cool card, actually. And those are just small previews. There's lots of items going live the night of July 30th, 6 to 9 p.m. on slabstocks.com/shop. And for now, that's all I got for a preview for the National.
That's it, huh?
You all can come to the booth at $6.95. We will have cards there for sale. Trees, our guy from 2 years ago, is going to be there set up, cards for sale. But to me, like the biggest, most important thing of this entire National is this charity night, and we really can make a big impact as a community, banded together. From everyone that donated to everyone that bought a custom redemption to everyone that's going to buy a product July 30th, to everyone's just going to watch or share the link to the stream that night. Everyone can help make a difference, and it's incredible to see people. Small amount, big amount, it doesn't matter to us. Just to see hundreds of people donating to the cause has been crazy, and then on top of that, hundreds and hundreds of more people buying the stuff to get donated, to donate the money. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Nate, it's the best thing I've seen in my 12 plus years of collecting is this right here, because all of you guys for making it happen. So cannot say thank you enough.
I am super, super impressed. I'm super impressed. I did not think, when you have an idea like you had, I think sometimes it's hard to get people to buy in. Yeah. Right. And, even for charity, I feel like as a culture, we're inundated with charity options every single time. Every single time you check out for, Taco Bell, hey, you want to give your cents to this. You check out from Pick and Save, hey, you want to give your roundup to the nearest dollar for that. And so you see a lot of charity things all the time. And so I think you can get kind of numb to it. And so it's really sweet that so many people have come through for specifically Camp Kesem, to make kids' lives just a little bit better.
I know. It's for me, it's something I really want to do. And I will shout out big time to David Robertson back in January for donating the first $20 to the Camp Kesem Fund when we started this way back then, which really then sparked this idea. And the thing is like last year, pre-COVID happening, I was planning on doing something similar to this until all the shows got canceled and stuff. Like not the charity night, just some small fundraiser for Kesem through, whatever means. But I'm glad that it all kind of culminated to this now. And think about it like this way, Nate. This is the first year. Yeah. This is the first year. Not only that, but it was 3 weeks of being public. 3 weeks to get in $150,000 worth of sports cards.
We'll have a year to plan the next one.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And you bet that we're going to try to get as many of the sponsors to come back next year, be involved, make this even bigger, see how many more people we can get involved, see how many more kids' lives we can impact. And when I say we, I don't mean like Nate and I mean like everyone. Slab Stocks with the sports card community. Big shout out to PWCC for helping us with that auction. Like that is so big. I don't know how many people actually understand like how much work they've had to go through to help us put that on. Like it was a last second idea too for me to reach out to them and do that, because when we first came public with this stuff, it's like, $10,000 worth of items, small little buy-in raffle type of deal. But once it got so big, we had to explore other means to do this. And Jesse at PWCC, I called him, and within like a second, he is totally all in. He put his entire team on doing anything I asked now for the past 3 weeks, which is incredible. Not too many big companies would drop everything to help out with something like that. When you already know they have all their other stuff they've got going on with the show, with their current auctions, with everything else, and anything I've requested, they've pretty much been able to do. So major ups to PWCC. Whatever y'all are doing, I guess just be thankful for their help with this. For helping out Camp Kesem and the kids.
Yeah, I mean, Slab Stocks, the name might be on the night, but it by far is not a Slab Stocks charity night.
No, it's
like if it was just us, we'd have no charity night.
We would literally have like $800 worth of product to sell and like a couple people attending the events. Yep. And I always want to do something at the National in terms of like bringing people together, like who like our followers of Slab Stocks and enjoy our content. And this couldn't be there's no better way to do that. Like as I was thinking, a little trade night here or something, but to bring everyone together to affect a bigger cause and then bring in multiple other companies involved in it's really, really cool to see.
Yeah.
And to think of 60 plus sponsors getting involved in the span of 3 weeks is just ridiculous. I mean, I would literally just call people, DM people, send emails to people, and more often than not, they'd be within a second sending a package. Within a second.
It's incredible.
I barely even had many people like question me further. It was like, oh yeah, send me your address. Here's like $5,000 of the cards.
Yeah. You know, it's one of those things where I think everyone realizes that as a collective, you know, cards are nice, cards are great. You can make money on cards, but it's not, you know, it's not like like if it's your job, if cards went away tomorrow, nobody would miss us, right? It's not like we're nurses or doctors or firefighters or teachers or anything like that.
The way it put it is that no one would need us to keep, you know.
Yeah, no one needs us. And likewise, no one needs cards or anything like that. And so it's nice to take something that no one needs but everyone enjoys and then use it to influence a little bit of good outside of our realm.
Not to mention, there's no way that this happens unless people are actually passionate about cards.
Yep.
If it was all about the money, I wouldn't have gotten a single donation in the mail.
Yeah, because people would just be trying to make their own money off
they'd
of
sell
this.
They'd sell the slab. They'd sell the box, you know?
Yeah.
It really, like, and that's what goes to show for the last 3-4 months as prices have been falling in certain areas. You know, like we've always said, well, there's collectors, there's passionate people out there that are going to stay in this no matter what. I'm still looking to buy some soccer cards, even if most of mine have dropped in value over the last like 6 months. I mean, some people are going to be scared away to leave, but you can really tell the people that are in this because they love it are the ones that are donating and helping out. You know, like if everything dropped 50% in a day, I guarantee those people still would donate.
Yep.
Guarantee you pretty much.
And you know, a lot of these places are, and this should not go unnoticed, are card shops. And card shops only get so much allocation.
Yeah.
And they have big overheads. They have rent to pay, space, or, you know, employees to pay, insurance to pay, internet to pay, yada, 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 all down the line. And they don't make a ton of money off of boxes of cards. You know,
right.
Sometimes they'll buy stuff and they mark it up. You know, they buy a 300 after their first allocation wave is done, they have to rebuy. And they might have to rebuy it for the same price you'd buy it on eBay. And then they mark it up $10 and they get you to spend $310, but they only make $10 profit off of $310 spent.
Yeah.
And so the fact that there's a lot of card shops out there that were willing to give $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 worth of cards.
Yeah. Adding on top of that, there's a lot of people just on Instagram who are just. Oh, Nate, you just froze so badly for me. You just froze really badly.
I'm here.
All right, I was talking over you because I thought you were done talking, but you're frozen.
Oh,
you're unfrozen now.
Okay.
What do you say?
I don't know where we're at, so you just go. Just go.
Last thing I heard you say was that these card shops have, you know, high overhead, and they have to rebuy, and then they have to sell for $10 profit. That's the last thing I heard.
Yeah, so you know, sending in $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 of boxes, that's coming out of, you know, their year-end profits, of which there isn't much. So the fact that they're willing to do that is incredible.
I was going to add in, there's a lot of just like normal people through Instagram, not companies, not card shops, not anything other than hustlers who love to collect cards. And I don't mean hustlers in a bad way. I mean people who just like love to buy and sell and collect cards is what I'm trying to say. That just sent in $1,000, $2,000 packages here and there. Because, you know, they in reality, here's the biggest thing. You know, like a lot of people have done really well over the last 2 years in sports cards. If you've been in sports cards for the last 3 years, unless you like didn't sell a single thing or didn't buy it or didn't pay attention, you would have done really, really well. And I think why so many people also were interested in getting involved, it's like this is the easiest way for them to get involved, to help give back through the thing that they love. You know, I'm glad that we gave them this opportunity to join in, because I think a lot of people were like wanting and needing to do something like this to, you know, to help make a difference outside just cards. And this gave them the easiest thing to just be like, yeah, I'll slap a label on a box, send it to you. And then you sell it, you ship it, you do everything for me, you know, but which we're happy to do. You know, we're happy to help out and put this on. But I'm glad that people realize that and we're really happy to join in. All right, Nate. You're a little choppy here, but it sounds like that you're in agreement with me, probably.
I am in agreement with you. If you can hear me, it's getting choppier, so I guess that's go time, huh?
Yeah, it is 30 minutes, and to answer one question, because I do want to answer a question just before we leave. When is a good time to send a PSA? When the prices are lower than $200 a card, unless you have a really high-end card, because their prices are still really high. To everyone watching this was a 30-minute live stream today, 9-hour. We have an insane amount of stuff to get done before leaving for Chicago tomorrow morning. Both Nate, myself, our team, everyone. It is super crunch time here. Make sure whatever you do, if you don't watch a single Instagram story, if you don't watch a single YouTube video other than Friday night, my point is if you don't do anything over the next 6 days other than join the YouTube live stream or in person, July 30th, 6 to 9 p.m., I'll be forever thankful. If you really want to just – no, I'm not going to say it. I was going to say if you really want to forget about Slap Stocks for forever after that, but I'm not going to say it because we still want you here. My point is I just really want you all to join Friday night, 6 to 9 p.m. on YouTube Live. It's going to be a heck of an event. So many people put in a ton of hard work to make it happen outside of just, Nate and myself. There's a lot of people working really hard to make it happen, and thank you everyone for that too. I'm super excited. Booth 695 at the show, Hyatt O'Hare Regency after the show on Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. We will see you all there. Have a heck of a show, everyone. Please be safe. Please enjoy yourself at the show. It's going to be wild. It's going to be the best show, I think, of all time.
See you guys.